For watching this demonstration of Xima CCaaS. I'm going to start by showing you the desktop administration tool. Really what that is today is system settings for like your SMTP server, your licensing of your users, and your contact center configuration. Again, here you have your skills. If I wanted to add a skill, you just give it a name. Again, determine your routing algorithm, your language packs, your different default announcements. So it is available in 6 different languages: English, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish. But if they want their own unique language, or not unique language, but a dialect that maybe we don't have, where they want to change that, they can. They can drop in their queue announcements very easily. Again, things like estimated wait time, queue callback, position in queue is standard. But as you see here, I have some custom ones that I've already recorded. So you can do custom queue announcements as well. Again, you can do custom queue music or use from the defaults. Determine the individual agent ring time, timeouts, overflow actions, those features I talked about, and then the queue callback. This is where you're going to administer the contact center. But from there, oftentimes, people don't make changes to that very often. What they're using are the reporting, the wallboards, and the real-time displays and supervisor tool here. Now the agents, it's also using a web login. So I'll go ahead and log in as my agent ID. I'm logged in to my RingCentral app here. Here you can kind of see I'm logged in with that extension Xima CCaaS 3. And here I'm logged in here. If I want to make myself available, I can log in and out of my skills. I can take myself off that do not disturb state, and that's going to make me available for voice calls or web chats. If I want to go on break, I can do that. Mention what it is that I'm doing. Oh, I'm doing a training. But especially with the pandemic, a lot of remote agents, supervisors can see what's happening with the agents remotely. John Florence went on do not disturb and he put a reason code training. Well, as a supervisor, I have that control. Well, no, I want to disable that. I'm now idle. I'm available to take those calls. And there you can see it took me off here too. I could log in and out of one of my skills. Maybe I only want to log into skill 1. Again, the supervisor has that control to log agents in and out remotely. And then they can also see calls in queue as well as the agent. Again, I'll go back into a break mode here, or do not disturb. And I'll go ahead and place a call into queue. There you can see that call in queue. As an agent, I can see that, oh, there's a call in queue right here. I can see that wait time. You can have it change colors and play audible alarms. Over here on the right, I can see my own current stats. Well, I just went on do not disturb, and my total time for do not disturb today has been 8 hours. I left it on overnight, but on do not disturb, so that's okay. Supervisors can see that here. Well, as a supervisor, well, again, I could make John available, or you know what, I want to view that call in queue. Well, there it is. Well, I want to transfer it over to available agents. I can manually transfer this if I wanted to. I can view this in my wallboards, again, selecting from templates or canned responses. Oh, there's that customer. There's their phone number. There's the call in queue. Well, I want to make myself available so I can answer this call. Okay, here it comes. Call's coming in. It's popped up on my desktop as well as my app. Go ahead and answer it. It's that simple. That's it. I'll go ahead and hang up here. That's going to initiate my after call work timer, where I can do the same thing that if you're familiar with our software, you can put notes, you can put in those account codes, sometimes call activity codes, call disposition codes. I can make myself available, and then I'm ready to take calls and chats again. If I go over here, I just created a blog spot for this web chat. I'll click here to chat with an agent. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll just go ahead and we'll do Bill Bob today. That's fine. bob@email.com. I'm not a robot. Again, you can customize this, the look and feel to match the customer's needs. Go ahead and submit. I chimed in my headset over here. There it is. Bill Bob wants to check. Came in on this skill, so I can see which skill it came in on. Go ahead and accept that. But you can allow agents to handle multiple web chats, phone calls at the same time. So I can go ahead and send myself a phone call here at the same time. Go ahead and put that call into the queue. Here it comes. Okay, we'll go ahead and answer that and handle the web chat all at the same time. And I can toggle back and forth between what I am doing. You can have auto responses, as you saw there. I didn't type that out, that just auto responded. So the customer saw that instantly, and I can say, something like hello or hi. That pops up over here. I can select my different templates. I can request a screenshot. I can transfer this chat over to other agents if I'm not the right agent, or different skills if I'm not the right skill. And all the text will pass over to that agent. I'll go ahead and hang up on my phone call there.
Hey, John.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and end the chat. A couple other things I just want to show here, just so you can see this live. Again, the big feature that a lot of people have really liked is that queue callback. So I'll go ahead and schedule that queue callback here, because I put myself into a busy state again. I'm not ready. We'll go ahead and place that call into queue. Okay, there's the call in queue. Go ahead and turn on my music. 1 minute. So it tells me my estimated wait time. One. Again, it's going to play the announcements. I'm going to go ahead and press 1 to schedule a queue callback. We can call you back at 801. So here it's reading back my caller ID. So it sees my phone number, and I can use that phone number, or I can enter a new phone number. But that number was correct, so I'm going to go ahead and press 1. Thank you. Your queue callback has been confirmed. You will receive a callback in 1 minute. Okay, so it played that estimated wait time of when it will think it's going to call me back, but it is still dependent on the agent, because I did a reserve agent. Here I can see that pending queue callback. The agents can see that. This is my agent screen, but supervisors can see that as well. They can see those calls in queue. They can see answered chats and phone calls today. They can see all those wallboards. I could come over here and customize my supervisor view to show my queue callbacks if I wanted to see that. Again, you can edit the metrics for the agents. You can edit the metrics for the queues as well. So if I wanted to add queue callback, I could do that. But I'm going to go ahead and make myself available. And so you can see that, how that reserved queue callback works. Okay, queue callback reserved. So it's making me busy for phone calls. Here it's ringing my cell phone. I'm going to go ahead and answer it. Hello, this is your queue callback. You are ready to speak with an agent. Press 1. If you need more time and would like to call back again, 1. We gave them a snooze option. Let's go ahead and press 1. Thank you. An agent will assist you shortly. Okay, so now it's going to present that over to me as an agent, so I can answer that. So it just reserved me and connects me with that customer. And that's it. Very easy to do. And then again, the big key differentiator is, 1, that feature's available. 2, is the level of reporting that you need. Well, now I want to see those details. You have, again, over those 40 standard reports showing the abandoned calls in the contact center, call volume to the contact center, which agents are answering calls and chats. You can see those details. What is it you want to see? If we don't have the report, well, you can edit the standard reports, create a duplicate, or inside the HTML UI now, just create your reports in here. What kind of report do you want? Well, I want an agent report. Okay, next. What values do you want? Well, I want a predefined value. These are the static values, or I want to customize them. Okay, well, I want to see my abandoned call count, but I don't want just all abandoned calls. You can still add that filter criteria. So again, what is it you want to see? This is where you can get very customizable to have the exact KPIs or service levels that you want to see. You can see all those details in cradle to grave. So if I wanted to go look at my calls for, again, this is a lab, so I'll do yesterday and today. I can filter for specific types of calls, or just go ahead and hit apply. There's the calls with account codes, or the chats. There's that chat with Bill Bob. How long did they wait on the website? In queue. What did I chat about? Did I transfer it over to an agent? No. Okay, what happened on my phone calls? Did I answer them? Oh, it went into, again, those IVRs, and we'll be able to report on the sub IVRs. That's another big thing. A lot of times over the years, we've been asked, can you report on what's happening in the IVR? If they're using the Xima CCaaS IVR, yes, we can report on all those sub menus. Did agents answer it or miss it? How long did they talk? Again, this is a lab, that queue callback. What happened when we did the queue callback? Did they accept it? Did they cancel, abort? Oh, got connected right over to the agent. You're going to see exactly what's happening again in the contact center. That's the big difference. But when it's a contact center reporting tool, this is the tool they really like to use and see. They can also, I forgot to mention, schedule those reports to run hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, however often they want to schedule those reports.